Today we'll be talking about ladies in the dorm rooms at college. How good times can turn into crazy times in no time.
So Jen and I have been living together for 3 years now, and it's just gotten to a point where I can't even take her anymore. It's ridiculous. She has her boyfriend here 4 days a week, and when he's not here, she's with him, and it's ridiculous. I can't take it. She's never here. She leaves her dirty dishes in the sink. She doesn't make her bed. It's like a pigsty. I need everything neat and organized. I thought she was going to be a totally different person when she came on here, and I was so wrong.
Me and Erica have been living together for 3 years. First year was great. We got along perfectly. The last 2 years have been hell. She is just so complicated. She needs to always be in my business about every little thing on telephone conversations. What, when, where. She's like my mother. She doesn't treat me like I'm equal as her. I don't know why. She also doesn't want me to grow as a person. She just wants me to pretty much live with her forever and never like move on.
Hello everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Dr. Phil Show. Tonight we'll be talking about roommates in college, and girls that are nipping at each other's necks. Ladies, proceed. Hello, I'm Dr. Phil.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks, ladies, for coming. See, these problems happen all the time between roommates in college. You know, get that estrogen flowing, a couple glasses of that fine wine. It's a recipe for disaster. See, when I went to college in 1953, I was rooming with a couple of ladies, and let me tell you, I haven't seen something like that since Mama's sour apple pie. Now, you ladies mentioned earlier about your dirty rooms and boyfriend problems. Please elaborate further.
You don't even care about anything that I say to you, anything that I feel. You leave dirty dishes in that sink. You're disgusting. And your boyfriend, I can't even stand him, Jen. It's ridiculous what you do to me. You don't care about anything that I say or feel.
Why do you always do this?
You don't listen. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to anything I say.
You do the same
All I
thing
know is
over
where you
again.
are. Why do you care so bad?
Ladies! Well, I've been a doctor for over 47 years now, and seems like a lot of confusion's going on. It's really a lot more simple than it looks. See, I know the root to both your problems. It's your discrepancy with your view on the flat tax. Yeah, on the flat tax. See, it's a simple percentage of income. It's a differentiation between our complex system we use in the U.S. right now.
What's wrong with the complex system that we use?
Well, you know, millions of forms to fill out, you know. But you know, you get that deductions for people that really need.
Yeah, the real estate business and all the other businesses that depend on those credits and deductions.
It doesn't matter. It's a simple system. The flat tax.
What's wrong? We don't need all this change. I think it works fine the way it is.
It doesn't, obviously.
We're not to take a commercial break.
Mr. President, aren't there thousands of government programs that consumers could use to pay their bills?
Yes, and that's how the system is supposed to work.
I may be putting words in the president's mouth, but I bet you didn't know. You get money to pay your mortgage, money to pay your rent, or money for your home repair bills too. And a splash of paint. Or redo the kitchen or bathroom. There's also money for those pesky monthly bills, your food bills, your phone bills, or prescription drugs. Whoa! There's money for your hospital bills, too. There's money for gas bills, automobile repair bills, or cash towards a new...
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dr. Phil Show. Just before the break, we were talking about two ladies and their views on the flat tax. Well, lady, I believe you are in favor of the flat tax. Can you please elaborate why?
Yes, I can. The flat tax helps people with their privacy, so the IRS doesn't have all their information, like their social security number, where they live. Everything's out there for the IRS, and when it shouldn't have to be.
But I don't think it's a huge problem because all that information that we were giving as far as partnerships, deductions, expenses, everything that was getting reported, it was helping people because the IRS uses that to influence certain markets and economic factors. That's been helping us for the past 30 years or so.
Okay. The flat tax would also treat people more equally by not punishing them for investing and putting money in savings and like having bonds and stocks and all the other stuff that people do get penalized for.
But they don't take into account the fact that it's going to separate the gap between the rich and the poor. The rich are going to get richer and the poor are going to get poorer. The tax cut is going to be a huge tax cut for people in the upper income brackets, and people aren't seeing that. All they're seeing is the one rate that everyone's going to be paying.
Flat tax is also good for competitive, global competitiveness. Sorry.
It's okay, just take your time. I know it's very difficult to talk about such a sensitive subject.
The global competitiveness, it helps because, I mean, other countries are doing it and they seem to have their economy is making a lot more money and not really getting it all from taxes. They're finding other ways.
I happen to disagree with you. I think that people have been coming over to the U.S. for years now to adapt to the tax system that we have here, and why ruin a good thing? It's bringing in other countries, so I think that does make us globally competitive anyway without having to change anything.
All right, let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. Let's bring it down to another level, ladies. I haven't seen this much confidence since cocks fighting in my old barnyard in the mud. Brings back some memories. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we happen to have an expert here on the flat tax. Her name's Jen. She's going to join us today and let us know a little bit more about the flat tax system. Jen?
Thank you, Dr. Phil. A flat tax is a system that applies a constant percentage rate equally to everyone, regardless of their income or wealth. The main points of the flat tax are equity, fairness, and simplicity. By having one rate, everyone is treated fair and equal. With the current system being very complex, no one understands how to file a tax return. Having the flat tax, everyone will be able to understand it because it's very simple. Also, the flat tax has been used in many other countries who've seen great changes. So if the United States followed the flat tax, they would see the benefits too. Overall, the flat tax is the best system, and I feel if you don't agree with me, then you're just stupid.
I'd like to thank Jen for her expert opinion. Me, myself, I'm an old-fashioned kind of fellow. I don't know all that fancy smanchy tax talk, but I sure do like our current system. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank our guests for coming. Seems these tax issues won't be resolved anytime soon. They're very complex, but there are some things that can be resolved. Ladies,
I'm
bring
sorry,
it together.
Jen.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.